All right, what up? What up? What's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? What's the deal? So, titling today's show: Most men subscribe to fantasy game. All right, we're gonna get into that. Um, Before we get into all of that, remember for the whole entire month of May, I have a Bad Boy membership sale. Okay, that's when you join the Bad Boy membership. You're going to get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the audiobook. You're also going to get the Bad Boy book, and you're going to get 60-second game for free. So you're going to get those three products for free when you join the Bad Boy membership from now up until the end of May. So the whole month of May, I have the sale. So remember, join the Bad Boy membership up until the end of May, and you get How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, the audiobook, 60-second game, and the Bad Boy book for free. So what's popping in the chat? Chief Wildfire, VP Films, Ross Goldberg, Joe Blass, Eric, Greg, John, AXVR, Drake, Monduran, Whiskey to Don, Dylon, what up? So my eyes is getting a little better. So if you guys can see, this one right here is still a little swollen. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm putting on the glasses because the light is sensitive on my fucking eye right now. So so I had to put them eye drops in the eye. You feel what I'm saying? To get it going again. You feel what I mean? But yeah, man. What up, Cardell? What's going on? All right, so today I'm gonna be talking about how dudes, they subscribe to fantasy game. So what is fantasy game? Okay? What is fantasy game? So fantasy game is basically trying to learn any type of game that does not involve work or working on yourself. You understand? Or working on yourself to actually make shit happen. So fantasy game is you thinking that you're going to get girls or that you're going to get a lot of sex by, just doing minimal stuff or just by standing around or just getting a lot of money, or if you're the best looking guy, then women are going to come to you. You understand? The whole looks, money, status shit is more so fantasy game, meaning that you think if you get these things, that everything's going to fall into place. Now, looks play a part in game. Your money can play a part in the game. The status can play a part in the game in certain situations. You feel me? What up, K Zaggin? 20 was popping. You said I still got that pink eye. Nah, it's almost good. It's almost good. See, look at this. This shit right here is almost there. My eyes are still kind of, but before this shit was like terrible. This shit was terrible, but you see it's still a little pink. You know what I'm saying? So, but my eye is sensitive to the light. It's like the light seems kind of crazy right now. So I'm just keeping on the glasses because I have the ring light is insane. You feel what I'm saying? Ross, you said, do women also need to work on their charisma, ability to have good game? Of course. Of course. You feel what I'm saying? You said, BS, I tried talking to someone's wife. Hilarious. Y'all are funny. But yeah, so a lot of dudes subscribe to this fantasy game. They think, well, if I get looks, money, and status, then everything is going to fall into place. Or if I have dudes who say, as soon as I get my money up, that's when I'm going to get chicks. That's fantasy game. You understand? Dudes say, well, I'm just going to stand around and wait for chicks to choose me, and that's it. That's fantasy game. You understand? So what I'm saying when I talk about fantasy game, dudes are not trying to actually look at what's realistically happening out here. They don't want to, deal with reality. Right? Now, can you get a girl with looks, money, and status? Of course. Can you get a girl by a girl choosing you? Of course. Right? But when I say fantasy game, what I'm talking about is where dudes try to use these type of things to act like this is the end all be all. You feel what I'm saying? They try to act like, well, if I have looks, money, and status, then everything's gonna fall into place. If I get my money up, that's when chicks are gonna want to fuck with me. Or, I don't gotta go out here and approach chicks. You understand? Because I just wait for chicks to choose me. Fantasy game. You feel what I'm saying? Because if we look at, think about the aspect of waiting for a chick to choose you, right? The average dude, I'd say 90-something% of guys, they are not going to have a bunch of women choosing them. And if they did, they would not need to watch any of these videos. They would not watch any coaches' videos, any videos on getting women. They wouldn't need to do none of that shit. Why? Because chicks will be choosing them all day. You understand? What up, Dr. Red Pill? You said, what's your opinion on men who say they got to get their shit together first before they talk to women? Like they'll take a break from the dating game for a while. See, again, that's fantasy game. You don't need to get your shit together before you talk to women. You should get your shit together because you want to get your shit together. Period. But if you say, I need to get my shit together first and then I can talk to women, you subscribe to fantasy game. You understand what I'm saying? K-Zag, you said LMS is service level shit, real talk. Said nothing trumps being a verbal jousting. But yeah, but a lot of dudes say that shit. They gotta I gotta get my shit together first. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from dating. The only thing I call bullshit on is when dudes take a break or they say, well, I gotta, they'll say, I'm not fucking with chicks because I want to, focus on getting my shit together, whatever. That's when I call bullshit because you don't necessarily need to take a break to be able to focus on getting your shit together. Because when you say I need to take a break to focus on getting my shit together, that means that you've been putting way too much importance and you're pedestalizing dealing with women in general. You feel what I'm saying? So, you don't need to if you're making it that big of a deal, that's the issue within itself. Joe, and you said when you have a best friend that gets chosen and approached everywhere you go together, it's hard not to believe looks is number one. Well, this is what I'm saying, Joe N. That's fantasy game. Which friend do you have where y'all are hanging out, right? And he's getting approached everywhere. Is your friend Justin Bieber? Is he famous? Is your friend famous? If your friend is not famous, he's not getting approached everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying with dudes talking about this fantasy game shit. You understand? Or they subscribe to that stuff. Because I see this all over the internet. Dudes is like, oh, well, I got a friend or I know this guy who, every time he walks into a room, you understand what I'm saying? Chicks do this and chicks do that. No, they don't. What are you talking about? Stop lying. You said he ain't famous, but he looks like Steph Curry. So? So? Oh my God. You guys are hilarious. This is what I'm saying. And see, the reason why I'm bringing this shit up is because this stops a lot of guys from actually progressing in the game. Because y'all talking all this fantasy shit. You understand? See, there's only a super small percentage of the population, as far as, let's say, a guy, right, who, you know, looks a certain way to where he's going to get a lot of attention from women based off of how he looks. You understand? Just based off how he looks naturally, there's going to be a super small percentage of guys who are going to be like that. You understand? And most of the time what's going to happen is he just may get chicks checking him out. Right? So a lot of dudes have this fantasy of saying, well, you know, I'm just going to chill and have chicks choose me, and I'm not going to bother like approaching women unless they're giving me all these choosing signals. But a lot of dudes aren't living in the real world, because most of the time when you're out doing your thing, right, you're not going to get that many choosing signals. Let's keep this shit funky. I don't understand where these guys come up with all this. Oh, well, wait for a girl to choose you. Really? So you're planning on only talking to less than 50 girls a year? Because that's how many girls are probably going to be choosing you. Less than 50 a year. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know. So this is what I'm saying, where dudes subscribe to this fantasy game because it makes them feel better about having to deal with the game. K-Zag and Tony said, dudes act like the females are just going to be falling all over them. It ain't happening. Exactly. I'll be like, yo, I don't understand what planet these dudes is living on. You understand? I want to know what planet these dudes is living on, because I want to visit that planet. I want to visit the planet where you walk outside and chicks is just gawking you every 5 seconds. Enough to the point where that's all you're just waiting for those chicks to approach. You understand? You have enough, you know, girls that's at least 7s, you know, let's say 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s that are checking you out on a daily basis, that you don't ever have to approach a woman unless she's choosing you. What planet are you guys living on? Please, I would love to know. I want to visit there. Because on planet Earth, where I'm from, you understand what I'm saying? K-Zach, you say even ugly chicks ain't jocking dudes like that. Exactly. You see what I mean? So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this fantasy game shit. Dudes is like, well, if I get a lot of money, if I get a whole bunch of money, all my women problems are going to go away. Fantasy game. You know, if I get this plastic surgery and look a certain way, I'm going to get more chicks. Fantasy game. This is what I'm trying to say. I think I might have the Skype number. It might be working. So I'm going to give you guys the Skype number again if you guys want to call in. So 646-481-3901. Let me put that in the... So you guys can try to call on the Skype. You feel me? Alright, let me see what this is. You.
Yo, Mr. Locario, it's Michael from London. How you doing?
What's going on, bro? What's popping with you, man?
Yeah, good topic once again about fantasy game. Yeah, I've tried waiting for girls to holler me. I am quote unquote good looking. Girls do holler, but a lot of them, like 98% of them, waste my time. So that's another thing people gotta understand. Like even when they do choose you, they just waste your time anyway. In terms of being rich, I also have I'm not rich, but I do have a nice car. Like, it impresses them for about 5 seconds.
Right,
after that, after that, it doesn't even matter. It's like I don't even have a car. So, just once again to your followers, it doesn't matter.
That's what
I
I'm trying to tell
smashed
them.
more girls when I was broke than I do now. Now that I have a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how do you get it to your followers that it's not all about looks, money, and status.
Right. Well, see that the problem is that truthfully, this is what it is. There's a lot of people on the internet, unfortunately, who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm gonna just keep it real honest. But there's a lot of people out there online right now giving out dating advice who do not know what the fuck they're talking about. And the sad part is this too, is that there's, see, I don't even want to get into this too crazy, but I'm not gonna name no names, but there's people that I've had to send cease and desist letters because they were stealing my shit. You feel what I'm saying? And fucking, and then not even they were stealing my stuff, but they were stealing my shit and then fucking switching it up and turning it into some other weird shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So it's like, there's a lot of dudes on the internet that they look at people who understand the game, then regurgitate the game on their own channels, and then also try to flip it. Or there's other people that on the flip side who don't understand the game who say, well, no, it's not about that. It's about just looks, and it's about just money, and it's about, and those guys, they have not lived in a real world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Also, quick question regarding the Bad Boy membership. Do you get a game session with it, or is that separate?
No, that's separate. If on the Bad Boy membership, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. One question regarding last minute resistance. So I had a good week. I've been like smashing my rotation, well, some of them anyway. I met this new one. She gave me a bit of resistance, and with me, when I get resistance, I just don't bother. I just walk. The next day, she blocked me. Well, she said, "I can't believe you just walked out of my house and blocked me." I don't know how to revive it because she is hot, but then again, I don't know if I should just charge that or if I should message her again.
Nah, I say charge it to the game, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because this is the thing. Sometimes, and my dude Miles was talking about this the other day. We was talking about sometimes you got to be the one to sacrifice the situation, so that for the next dude, she'll know how to act right. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, you're building yourself up to not have to be strong enough to walk away from stupid ass situations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I had that the other day. Like this girl who approached me. So this is regarding to your fantasy game. She approached me on the street, and she takes 24 hours to reply, and acts as if I was the one who was chasing her, even though she approached me. So I just said, "You have a nice day. If I see you around, I see you around. If not, have a nice life." And she completely switches it up, and all of a sudden she replies in seconds. So once again, like, why would someone act like that when they approached you?
Right. Well, with women, they're always going to be playing goofy ass games. You feel what I'm saying? That's why at the end of the day, you got to figure out what you're trying to do with the girl, figure out your agenda, and then just have her follow that. Anything else outside of that is just like it's just gonna be a waste of time. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's more like I tell her I want to smash, and if not, then fine.
Right.
If she don't.
That's it. All that other extra shit, because a lot of times women, they'll do certain things, but then remember they're always trying to save face. You feel what I'm saying? They're always trying to find ways to not get played, not get hurt, all this other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So they'll do goofy stuff, even if they choosing you or they're checking you out or whatever. They'll still sometimes try to play games because they still feel that they need for you to invest a lot of time and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
right, yeah. Obviously, your rule, no free attention.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, thanks for that, Mr. Locario.
All right, bro. I'm hollering, man.
All right, bye.
Peace. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But yeah, chicks be on that other shit. You know what I mean? But I want dudes to get out that fucking that fantasy game, man. This shit is it's fucking ruining motherfuckers learning shit, man. Because you start saying shit like, "Oh well, you know, you don't gotta go and approach no girls." You feel what I'm saying? Then dudes is gonna stop approaching women, and then they're gonna be like, "Damn, why I ain't getting no girls?" Well, you ain't getting no girls because you ain't approaching women, but you listening to this fool telling you, "Oh, just wait for the choosing signals," but ain't no girls choosing you or giving you choosing signals, and you sitting there wonder why you ain't getting shit popping because you decided to deal with the fantasy instead of the reality. And of course, there's gonna be dudes on the internet acting like, "Yo, yeah, every time I go outside, chicks, they be choosing up on me all day." Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm telling you now, it's bullshit. You understand? Listen, I used to model for Polo Jeans. I used to hang out with male models. You understand what I'm saying? When I modeled for Polo Jeans. One of my exes, her friend's boyfriend was a model for Abercrombie and Fitch. You feel what I'm saying? I used to hang out with that dude, and it was the same shit. Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, this the dude on YouTube, Locario?
Yeah, this the dude on YouTube. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm watching your live stream right now, and I just this Ulysses, man. I was making little jokes and stuff like that, but I actually want to call in and I actually try to give like a little tip right quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I was saying like the fundamentals of like kicking game verbally is from what I learned is called asking women open-ended questions, and basically what that means is you ask a woman the type of questions that make her have to answer with more details. You see what I'm saying? And an example of that is, say for instance, you ask a woman, right? Do you like music? She can easily say to you yes or no because the way you formed the question. But if you reform the question and ask her like this, what type of music do you like? Then this forces her to say, well, I like rap music, I like reggae, I like R&B and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you start forming your questions, forming all your questions like that, this is how you start peeping her hand. This is how you start peeping the game. You see what I'm saying? Because see, the questions that are coming at her, she got to answer in full detail. And then all you have to do after you ask those type of questions is just listen to what she said, listen to the answers, and then you can form your next question off that. So if she says, I like rap music, I like reggae and all that stuff, then you could be like, reggae, I don't meet too many girls that say that tell me they like reggae. Do you got some Jamaican in you or something? And she'd be like, yeah, I'm from the islands or something. I'm like, oh, so you ain't even from America. And she'd be like, yeah, I'm from Jamaica. That's why I like Jamaican music and stuff like that. And see how you open up the that's how you open up the conversation. You see what I'm saying? And you can just keep it going like that. So what dudes need, you remember how 50 Cent say, ask the girl 20 questions? If you can now put together 20 open-ended questions, you can peep her hand real fast. You see what I'm saying? And open up the conversation and keep it going just like that.
Well, I would also, I feel what you're saying. I would also add too, what makes it better though, like, cause I feel what you're saying. What I would add to that though is you want to ask open-ended questions that have to do with your agenda though. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing I was right.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Like, I totally agree with you because I done seen your videos and I'd be like, yeah, this man on point, because it was like I was telling my friend, not to cut you off or nothing, but I know where you're going with it. Yeah, you already have to make up in your mind what is your intent with this woman.
Right,
you see what
exactly.
And but sometimes from what I see, not you know what I'm saying, from what I see, sometimes you can't fully know your intent until you start asking questions.
Now you gotta know. You gotta know your intent before. So you have to. So what I'm saying is you gotta know. You gotta know what you want from chicks. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Now what you want from specific girls could be different. But what I'm saying is that you need to know what you're trying to do. Period. So before you even open your mouth, you have already what you're trying to get out of the chick. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
but Pete, what I'm saying. Yeah, like say for instance, you look at your girl, you already know you want to fuck her. That's why you want to have sex with her. That's why you approach her. But what if you don't know? But say for instance, you don't know the girl. but you already got your intent because you've been doing this for so long. But say for instance, you start talking to her, and you see like, hold on, this ain't no promiscuous woman right here. She got a little something with her. Maybe I shouldn't just try to get up out of here with her. Maybe I should stick around. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you might go with that certain intent, but when you start talking to the woman, she might change your mind.
That's the part I'm disagreeing with you on, because what I'm saying is if you talking to a girl and you think that, like, because you were saying, well, you know, you talking to her and you realize, oh well, she ain't no promiscuous girl, so then maybe I'm a switch up or I'm gonna go this direction. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is that you should already have in your mind what you want to do with these women, period. So let's say for example you trying to just smash, you trying to fuck, right? And then you talking to the girl, you asking her questions, but your questions is based off of your intent of trying to, you know, see if the girl's down to fuck, right? So now when you're asking her these questions, even if she's saying things which make it seem as if she is, you know, the type of chick who ain't gonna fuck that quick or whatever it is like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
What it is you either do one of two things. You either accept that as true and you keep that shit pushing, or you accept that as true and then you say, you know what? She's saying this now, but I'm gonna get her to wanna smash sooner than later. You feel what I'm saying? But it's still always on your intention. So what I'm saying is you don't change your shit because now she seems like. So what I'm saying is if you was trying to smash, you don't now change because you think since she don't want to smash, I'm gonna come at her different or I'm gonna act a certain way or I'm gonna pretend I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is you have to stay on the same. On the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like what you're saying is like your leadership has to be maintained. Like she's got to follow what you're saying.
Exactly. Like right. Because all you're doing when you questioning her, or when you asking them open-ended questions, all you're doing to see is if she's gonna be a easy fit.
Peeping your hand. Yeah.
Right. You just seeing her. Is she a fit for that? You know what I'm saying? But and if she's not, you might charge her.
So what you're saying is always maintain the leadership. Make her come in. Make her follow your agenda, like you were saying.
Right.
I get that.
Right.
Okay.
Right, and so that's where the questions come out.
The angle I'm coming from. Sometimes there's variables there that make you switch up. Like, what if the box is real good? Because this happened to me before. Because I was like, man, I'm in and out, but then the box was good, and it was like, oh my God, hold up, I can't just let this go right now. You know what I'm saying? Because word is bond, the girl had me like, you know what I'm saying, going rocking it off in like 3 minutes. I was like, hold up, I ain't never had it like this before. But see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes those variables.
That's the thing though. Yeah. You got to be able, and this is what makes us men different than women, and this is what makes, like, it's almost like we got a goddamn superpower in this. This is our superpower. Women have their superpower, but this is our superpower. You could fuck a chick and her box be so goddamn good. Right. But you still have to separate that emotion from your mission. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm going?
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Right, because if you let the box control the outcome of where you was trying to go, then basically she done, you know what I'm saying? She done got you like that. You feel what I mean? So
okay.
Right. So the thing is, so let's say for example, your mission was like, listen, this chick she bad, so I'm just trying to fuck real quick, maybe once or twice, and then I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? That was your plan. So now you hit it and you're like, God damn, this box is crazy. But then your plan was to hit it, but you had some other shit to do. But now you ain't doing the other shit because you want it, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really let her situation dictate it. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Right.
You're right. Okay.
So you got to stay on point, man. You feel me? You got to stay on point.
I got you.
All right. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, brother. Let me get a few more of these in. I'm holler, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. I'm holler. Please.
All right.
Yeah, man. So the call-in number is 646-481-3901. You guys can call up. So we got the Skype working again. Man. Dr. Cuddle's talking that goofy shit, talking about take steroids to get your masculinity up. Hilarious. What up, June Sports? What's going on? Yo, what's going on?
Yo, this is Locario.
It's popping. Who's this?
Yo, it's Create Noise, New Jersey.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, man. Hey, I have a real quick question about a certain situation I got, and I want to see your input. I got a situation at my church. This lady that's pretty much, she seen me grow up, and I think I told you this once before that she tried to hook me up with a daughter. Things didn't work out, but things kind of went south, and a little bit, and then things started to go a little janky. So I started leaving the church, and I just came back. But while I was away, she's kind of communicated with me, sent me a text, hey, how you doing? Where you been? Before that, she was kind of acting distant, but when I came back, she was trying to get my attention. And this kind of goes back to another situation I think I called you about earlier. It's knowing how to I guess quote unquote forgive, for lack of a better word. Forgive, because typically what I do is I kick chicks out of my life, on a mental level. I leave them mentally before I actually physically leave them. But this happens every now and then when the chick kind of shows hey, I kind of don't want to be kicked out. So that's that kind of always it's a bit of a shock. So I mean, I personally don't mind. I mean, she's a great person. She's a great cool woman. She likes me, but it's just how to manage when chicks kind of I guess quote unquote trying to get back into your life.
Right. What does she do? What does she do that you feel you gotta forgive her for or something? What happened?
Okay, so basically, she used. So I go to church, and every Saturday, because I go to church on Saturdays, right? And we sometimes stay to eat, and sometimes she always invited me to sit at her table, and she was. But then she started distancing herself, in Hispanic culture, you do the kiss on the cheek. She started putting her hair in front of it, so I wouldn't kiss her face, and I'm like, all right. Then she would see me, but then turn away. She would say hi to everybody else within a 2 feet radius of her, and then say hi to me last. She was just acting really, I guess, passive aggressive.
So why you even want to deal with this girl for? What's you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's within a social circle. She's I said, she saw me grow up, but then I guess she was kind of acting a little weird. But then I came back, and it's she's trying to trying to act as if I don't know if act as if nothing happened, but she's trying to get on my good side. Right.
Charge your ass to the game, bro. Tell that chick it's a wrap. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Don't even. You know what I'm saying? You could be cordial with her if you see her at church or whatever. You could be on some high and by shit, but yeah, that's over. That's done. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the difference. If you're dealing with a girl and she's on purpose trying to be on some bullshit, then that's you charge her. But let's say you was dealing with a girl and she something happened when y'all got into an argument about something and that fucked shit up, or let's say she did one thing wrong one time and that she shouldn't have. You know what I mean? That you could forgive them for that. You could sort of have them make shit up to you, but she went out of her way to be on some bullshit. So charge her ass to the game. She's done.
She's done.
She's done. Yeah, keep that shit pushing. You feel what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that's for any girl.
Any girl.
Let's say, I guess a small little other example. Let's say I'm talking to a girl on DMs on Facebook, and then she stops replying. Then months later, she's just hey, how you doing? Charge chicks like that. Any type of
Well, no, with that, that's different. You feel what I'm saying? With that, no? you just don't take her as seriously. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I mean?
Wait, sort of, not completely.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you the difference between those two chicks. So the girl from your church, she blatantly, continuously was being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh. Okay.
This girl you said she, like, you hit her up in the DMs and y'all were going back and forth, and then she stopped for a while, and then she came back like later on, a few months later.
No. She hit me. She hit me up. Like, we don't see each other because this is the chick I used to hook up with when she was in the States. She went back to India. This is a different girl. And then she hits me up every now and then she just mid conversation just stops. And I'm like, all right. I mean, I haven't seen her in years, but we still keep in touch. Just to keep
right. And then so she stops, and then like a month or two later, she hits you back up and is on some what's up shit, right? Yeah. With her, see, with that, because it's just messaging, and y'all not boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all just kind of like whatever. With her, you can still keep her around, but you just have her like on the back burner. Like, she's not really anyone you take too seriously. See, I'll give you a rule of thumb. When a girl when a girl is blatantly doing fucked up shit, you charge it to the game. You feel what I'm saying? When a chick is doing, I would say, like, you know, goofy chick shit, which is what the girl did where she didn't respond to you for months later, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily charge her. You just demote her. You just sort of, she's just on the back burner. She's someone I'll talk to and chill with when I got nothing else to do. Whatever, right? Now, when a girl is doing everything correctly, that's when you give her actually more attention. You see what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, you got a girl, every time you text her, she texts you back. Every time y'all supposed to go on a date, she gets there, she's on time. You know, she fucks you good. You know, she probably cooks shit for you. That's the type of girl you give the utmost, like, attention and energy and loyalty to. If a girl is not doing any of those things, you understand what I'm saying? You demote her or charge her. That's it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, yeah, I do. I just have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the first one, the first woman. All right. I remember you were saying a while ago that context matters, right? So this is at church, and church tends to be a very conservative type of atmosphere, right? So, like, I know, like, some women, they can't talk to you too much, otherwise people will thought, oh, you know, they got something going on. So, like, in a situation like that, like, how do you measure things differently, or is it mostly, like, just the same? Like, no matter what, like, because I know you also said at the same time, this is where I get confused. Because I remember you saying that context matters, but at the same time that sometimes it's like if a woman likes you, she will choose you over the status quo.
Right. Well, both are true though. That's the thing. So so what I'm saying is, if you have a girl who's really, 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 really feeling you, right? Yeah. She's going to, you know what I'm saying? She's going to be like, fuck all this other shit. I'm going to just try to make shit happen, whatever. You see what I'm saying? But also in this situation, and you still talking about this girl from your church, right?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
I'll just call her Monica.
You're so caught up on this chick. But anyway, what I'm saying is, with her, even though like you're saying, because we're talking about the context,
right?
So what happens is with that is this: she still didn't need to actually do the disrespect. See, she could have just did nothing, and also the thing she did do was just regular shit. So, for example, what I mean is, you could have came to the church, she could have just said hi to you, how's it going, and on some regular shit. You feel what I'm saying? So she could have did
platonic.
That.
Yeah.
Right, but she chose to be disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? So because she chose to do that, you see what I'm saying? Like, she didn't need to do any of that, but she chose to do that. You see what I mean? She could have just chilled and then just been on some regular stuff, and that would have been it. But she chose to be disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? So because she chose to, you see what I mean? It's telling you something. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so you got that's what I'm saying. Charge your ass to the game. It's a wrap. It's over. You feel what I mean?
It's over.
It's done. And go other places, talk to other chicks, man, and you'll be fine. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Wait, you're basically saying be proactive in a way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should already know, okay, this chick, she's on some bullshit. I'm gonna keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? And like, this chick should be out of your mind already. Like, she should be done. Period. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah, that really helps me a lot. Just okay, yeah, you're basically saying be proactive, basically in almost any situation.
Exactly. And then you be good.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
That's what's up, bro. That's what you got to do,
Yo,
man. That's what you got to do.
God, yo, Locario, man, I don't even know how to thank you, but yo, that's some real stuff there, man.
That's what's up, bro. See, you got the spirit of the game in you right now. That's what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, it's been a slow, I guess, growth, but it's happening slowly.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. I'm hollering. All right, peace.
Thanks,
peace.
man, you too.
But yeah, that's what it is, man. You guys just gotta, just gotta keep doing the thing, bro. All right, who we got on the phone? Hold on. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
What's popping? Is this Nez?
Yes, Nez from London.
Nez, what's going on, brother? What's popping with you, man?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to game and all that stuff, I kind of been bulleting about a bit, but I did end up getting like a nice rotation of a few escorts while I'm like on a regular basis now.
Hey, you say you got a nice rotation of escorts?
Yeah, and 3 of them let me are coming to my house and let me have sex with them for free. Even
that's crazy.
Like 2 weeks ago, so because I kind of got comfortable doing that because before I was going out a lot, like sometimes 3 days a week, approaching, and, getting rejected 99.9% of the time, and then just having like a small handful of mediocre kind of chicks either jumping on your dick or coming out to meet you and coming out to go on dates with you. So I thought I'd rather bypass all that malarkey and go direct. Save my time, save my money, save my.
And so they want to know in the chat room how much is the bill for the escorts?
It's like €100 an hour, or £100 an hour.
Right.
I don't know how many. I think that's like 120 or 30 dollars or something.
That's
for about
crazy.
6 hours, it's like 400.
Wow.
Something like that. But I mean, I will say, it took some effort. Took this so-called game to transition from me having to pay some of them to getting some of them to actually speak with me for free. That took some so-called game, if I do say so myself.
You say you had to. You say you got them to do what with you for free?
Have sex with me for free.
Oh, so you got the escorts to have sex with you for free?
Yeah, later on.
So wait, walk us through this. So you meet, the escort comes to your crib, and then what happens?
Yeah. But initially I was going there, and then I went there a few times over the weeks, over a couple of months. And what happens is like most of these escorts, because when I fuck them quite hard and stuff, they actually like end up having like certain feelings for me and stuff, and they give me their WhatsApps and their Facebooks and their details and stuff like that. So after going there a few more times, I message them, I go back and forth with them, and then on their off days, some of them come around to my house and I speak with them here.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So you meet these escorts, and then you fuck them for a while, and then you get their information, and then they randomly call you up, or you randomly call them up, and then they come through and then just smash for free.
Yeah, I like message them like, what are you doing and stuff.
Right. And so after you smash for free though, do you continue to smash for free, or do you have to pay them at a certain point?
No, like 3 of them past 2 times I've had sex with for free. And like the 2 others I didn't have to pay when they came over to my house like once, and I've gone back to the place where they work again. One of them I had to pay.
Wow, that's
Know,
crazy. Are you liking it? How is it? How do you like it though? Is it good?
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's good. It's good. I like this lifestyle. I have to say, I
right.
prefer it to the to the nonsense before. Kind of had like a little paradigm shift. I'm a lot more relaxed now. Not frustrated.
Right.
Not going through any drought. Don't have to spam approach and embellish the small few successes. Like I said, have a few mediocre chicks jump on my dick just by playing the numbers game and stuff.
Right.
So I know I'm going to keep on doing this, and then maybe when I feel like it again, I may start to approach. But it's kind of fruitless, kind of pointless in my opinion. Because every single chick I go up to either says that she has a boyfriend or says that she's not interested in all this. But I know for a fact that they lie when they say that.
So Nez, why do you think the girls want to have sex with you for free?
Well,
I said, why do you think the girls want to have sex with you for free?
I don't know. They take a liking to me for some reason.
Okay, so do you think that? So you're saying that you don't? So you're having these girls having sex for you for free because they like you. So how come you can't do that at the beginning? You understand what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is, if you are able to get these girls to fuck you for free, right? That means that they like having sex with you. So that means they see value in your company sexually. So if you can see that and you know that, why can't you do that from the beginning when you're interacting and talking to women?
Well, I can, but the thing is, I have to put in a lot of effort. To me, it's not worth the effort, like expended, the energy expended, and the time put in.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. Because all I'm saying is, if I'm paying a chick and then I can see that, this chick is fucking me for free now. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna be like, what's the point of paying in the first place?
It was to bypass all of that nonsense.
But this is what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is you can get sex without having to pay. You understand what I'm saying? But you're thinking that it's going to take a long time to make it happen, or it's going to be a lot of extra stuff to go down. You see what I'm saying? But it's still the same thing, because Nez, how many days a week do you work?
5.
So you work 5 days a week, right? And you work 9 to 5 or like what, 8 hours a day?
9 to 5, yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is, you're still putting in extra effort to get the pussy. Because you got to go to work and make the money that's paying for the pussy. You see what I'm saying? It's still the same shit.
Right, but then again, I mean...
But
so
see,
I go to work and then, doing it the other way, you spend all that time, all that energy, sometimes go,
Right, but but that's what I'm saying. When you know how to do it, though, that's what I'm saying. See, if you're actually getting these escorts to fuck you for free, you feel what I'm saying? That already right there is a jewel being dropped on you, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know, like, yeah, well, they just happen to like me randomly, I don't know, like,
but
maybe my appearance or something.
But I guess, in the chat room, Ulysses said that he said you want to be a trick though. So he's saying that's what you like want to do, that lifestyle. So I guess that's what you want to do.
Well, what does that mean?
No, he's saying that you like to pay for it.
Oh, is that what it means? Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do prefer paying for it. Yeah, rather than going down the other route.
Right. Man, well, I mean, hey Nez, man, let me know. Let me know how this keeps going. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want to keep this going to see what the outcome of all this is. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted and updated. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna holler at you later, man.
Cool, man.
Right,
Take care. Thanks.
Later.
Bye.
Man, my dude Nez is out there tricking heavy, bro. Man, somebody just rung my bell and shit. They gonna have to leave a package at the door or something. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yeah, what's good, boy? This is Jay and SD.
What's going on?
Shit, man. I see you got the shade game going on. I ain't been on here in a while, though.
Oh yeah. Now I got some fucking pink eye problems earlier. That's why I had the shades. What's going on with you though?
Chilling, man. No, I just had to ask you a quick question, man. So it's this female I've been dealing with, you feel me? Sex on good or whatever, you feel me? She bad, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, shit be like, shit be going smooth, but then you run into them problems where they like, you feel me? They got like too much emotional baggage, and that shit started to get aggravated. So she had done like on some bipolar shit. She had done like flipped on the nigga yesterday. So I had to tell her like, man, you tripping, man. Basically I told her, if you don't stop tripping, I'm gonna have to charge your ass. You tripping, like, you feel me? But she good and like everything good, but that shit, like, she had done told me some shit that, you know what I'm saying, that what was going on with her, and that shit kind of like, man, I don't want to be there to like witness the shit when she go through it. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, man, I don't know what to do at this point. If I should keep fucking with her, or I should like distance myself and like, you feel me? Like,
anyway, who's
that
this?
shit crazy.
And how long you been with this chick? Is this your girlfriend or just some chick you messing with?
Nah, this ain't my girl, but we've been seeing each other for like a couple of weeks now. You feel me? And shit been going straight from there. Like, everything good, but then it's like, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you some shit like, and then that shit start getting emotional about it. She'll go to crying and shit. And on my end, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be here to like deal with the problems and shit. You feel me? Like,
Right.
I'm about to just.
Right, yeah, well,
like,
you ain't, well, that ain't your girl, so you ain't got to deal with all that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, tell her, be like, hey, I'm sorry to hear all of that. You know what I mean? Just hope everything works out fine. Whenever you ready to holler at me, holler at me. That's it. You ain't got to get yourself caught up in all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if she chilling with you and she trying to tell you a whole bunch of, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry that's happening, but listen, I gotta go. So, hope everything goes good. I'll see you later. That's it. You just keep it moving.
Yeah, like she on something like, you feel me? Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. I like it and shit, but it's like on some shit like on some deathbed kind of shit, like in the next 5 years. So I'm like, man, I ain't even trying to be here to witness that shit. So I'm like, man, nah, fuck that. You feel me? Like,
right? Nah, don't let these women throw all a drama and shit at you, because look, a chick, unless she's your girl or your wife, she don't really have. She's not at that level yet to be even talking to you like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it is. You just gotta keep that shit pushing.
Yeah, man, cause I still like got my game. I mean, she like kind of like been brushing up on a nigga in the sense that she like a little needy, but I still got my game, meaning my rotation. Like, you feel me? Right about now, nigga having too much fun. That shit ain't. I ain't gonna lie, I like her. You feel me the most, but my shit ain't stopping for nobody. Fuck that shit. Cause knowing how these women is, I'm like, you could flip on me in a minute. So I got my guard up. So I'm keeping my
Nah, I mean, and the thing is, look, you can still deal with her. Just don't deal with her on no fucking, emotional, like, oh, we gonna talk about your problems all day, and I'm like, nah, just, you know what I mean? Like, I see you when I see you. We hook up, we have fun, and then we keep it pushing. That's it.
Yeah. So basically, you saying just like, basically, you and we on some hanging out, we chilling.
Right.
That's gonna be what it is.
Right, exactly.
And
when she coming with all that extra stuff, just curb that. You feel what I'm saying? Be like, if you're on the phone with her, she get all that on that type. Be like, listen, I'm sorry to hear all of that, but I gotta go. So I'll holler at you later. You feel what I'm saying? Or if you chilling with her, she start acting that way. Listen, I feel you. I feel bad and all that. Hope all that work out, but I gotta go. You feel what I mean? Like, don't give her none of that energy. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Man, appreciate it.
I'm hollering. Peace.
Yeah.
Man, what are y'all talking about in the chat room? Mr. Strip Guy said nobody in this chat is knocking Scarlett Johansson, not even Locario. Scarlett Johansson would get the business though. Shit. You.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Locario?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Dr. Cuddles.
Oh shit, what's going on, bro?
What up, man?
What's the
Hey,
deal?
I recently got rejected from a girl at the bus stop, so I had to buy some shoe lifts to get to 6'4". She said she likes to date guys who are at least around NBA height. I'm not even lying to you.
Stop, Cuddles, stop with the bullshit. What are you talking about?
What am I talking? No, I'm serious.
So you say you got rejected by a chick at the bus stop, and she said what?
She said she was feeling me, but she said like, if you were a little bit taller, I would actually date you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And?
I'm serious.
Okay, and what they got to do with anything though?
I'm just saying, I'm 6'2", and if I have to get shoe lifts, like, can you imagine how bad it is for some other guys who are like?
But why?
Under
But
6
hold
feet?
on. Why would you have to get shoe lifts for?
Dude, just go on Tinder and look at girls' bios, man. They're all saying they want a guy who's at least 6 feet. I got screenshots of me talking to a
Dr.
girl.
Cuddles, what?
I
Why?
asked her-
Hold on.
why in her bio
Why?
she
Hold
said
on.
she doesn't-
Hold on. Look, why are you worrying about what the women say they want?
Well, because then they're not going to date you if they don't think your
No.
face looks good enough, you're not tall enough.
Listen. Women don't know what they want, which is why you need to tell them what they want. Do you understand that?
You could try. That doesn't.
No, I'm telling Dr. Cuddles. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this.
I'll come back to you.
This is hold on. This is why a lot of dudes mess up in the game, because you're actually paying attention to what women. Okay, what do women don't you always hear women say they want a nice guy?
Yeah.
And who do they usually who do they usually fuck?
Bad boys.
Okay, so if women say they want this, but then they fuck this, why would you take what women say they want seriously?
Because then you also have to look at their actions and see who are the guys that they're dating, right?
Okay,
and
so
usually when you see them, you can see a trend too. Like they're usually over 6 feet. Like most guys I see walking with.
No. Wait, stop right there. You said most women are dating guys who are over 6 feet.
Yep.
Do you know that most guys aren't over 6 feet?
Not in the Boston area. I see some guys who are like 6'5".
No, Cuddles. It's a fact that most guys are not over 6 feet. It's a fact.
Those are the ones too that I usually don't see with girls unless they've got a good face to make up for it.
No,
like
Dr. Cuddles. What you're saying makes absolutely no sense, because if you're saying women are only dating guys who are over 6 feet, right? And most guys are not over 6 feet, that would mean that only the guys who are 6 feet and over are dating women, which that's not true. Because there
because most guys don't have the facial aesthetics to be under 6 feet. That's the problem. So the guys who are under 6 feet, they usually do have really good faces, and I'll help them a lot. I would say face probably matters more than height, honestly, but they do want a guy who's at least 6 feet usually.
Oh,
but
my goodness.
They'll lower their standards a bit if the guy's good looking enough.
Man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just saying.
I'm not even trying to troll either, because like I know people in the comments are probably going off and Dr. Cuddles is on some bullshit. Like I hear girls in my class talking about like like the superheroes and like the Marvel movies. They're always talking about Captain America's so hot. Superman's so hot. Like why would you think they're saying that? You think it's just coming from like nowhere? Like they're just saying that for no reason? Why don't they say the Hulk is hot? Or like I don't know, one of the guys who's just like not one of the superheroes.
Dr. Cuddles, Dr. Cuddles. Didn't we just go over that what women say don't mean shit?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that it's not really true. Like, it might be true in the sense that they don't know what they want, but when you see the people they actually end up with, like, you'll see a trend. And that's just what I'm trying to say.
What's the trend? What's the trend that you see?
Like how I was just describing, how when I'm walking around the Boston area, most of the guys I see with women are at least 6 feet, or they have a really good face, or they have a combination of both.
Well, maybe that's because that's what you're looking at, or that's what you're looking for.
That's just what I see most of the time.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because that's what's on your mind. That's why you see. You see what I'm saying?
I rarely see a guy under 6 feet who doesn't at least have, like, a pretty decent-looking face with a woman.
So every guy under 6 feet has to have a decent-looking face to get a woman. So you never
usually, yeah.
So you've never seen. So you never hold on.
You
You've never seen a guy. You've never seen an average-looking guy under 6 feet with a woman, ever. This just doesn't happen.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but there's probably other circumstances, or that guy could be more attractive than you actually think. Like, I think there's some guys I've seen who I would say they're pretty average looking, but some girls actually think they're pretty good looking. So
okay. So let's
because as a guy, as a straight guy, sometimes you might not be aware of how good looking another guy is.
Okay, and that's and here we go. This is what I'm trying to say. So basically, what you just said, right, goes across the board for almost every guy. You understand? So you just proved my point. You just what I mean is you're saying, well, only these types of guys get women if they're 6 feet, blah, 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 blah. You just said that a woman can see a guy and think he's attractive, but you as a guy don't really know why she would think that. So what I'm saying is that there's a large number of guys out there who are under 6 feet who you would probably consider average looking that a lot of women would want. This is what I'm trying to say. You basically contradicted yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's usually something about their like face that there's some trait they have, something about.
But it's always something about the person. Yeah, it's always going to be something about them. Ask any girl with any guy, she's going to say there's something about
them. Like there's just going to be something about like their face or like their like frame or something that just is like attractive, but when what you see, you think they're just an average looking guy. You see what I mean?
I agree with you. You're saying the shit that I've been saying. That's what I'm saying. So Cuddle, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. Just worry about yourself. Don't take these chicks seriously. You understand? Don't listen to what they're saying and do not take this shit seriously.
Right. Because I'm confused because I've been accepted for my looks, and I've also been rejected for them. So
no shit, really?
It's hard to. Well, yeah. I mean, most guys will, but mine is like really 50-50. Like some girls are like hell no, some are like hell yeah. So.
Well, newsflash, like, Cuddles, that happens to every guy.
Yeah, I mean that it can happen, but you what happens is you start to become confused because you don't know like what demographic a woman per se you could like fit in well with and like be attractive to. So, but that's why.
But that's why I always say you got to go out there, approach, and play the numbers game so you can see which girls are going to be feeling you and which girls aren't.
Because I've even changed it up too. I've tried it with like white girls, black girls, Asian girls. The same thing happens. Some will be like, hell yeah, hell no. I've done it with short girls, tall girls. I'm still getting the same problem.
But that's always gonna happen. That's not even a problem. That's always gonna happen. That's part of the game, bro. It don't matter how you look.
I don't have time to go out. Like, let's say I go out and I approach 30 girls and I get like 5 of them. Like that's almost like having a part-time job.
And so,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How bad do you want it though?
I don't even think it's worth it at this point, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Out of control.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's always MGTOW, son. I'm telling you. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right, bro. Let me get a few more of these calls, man. I got to get a few more of these calls, man. I appreciate the call, brother.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
All right, take care.
Later. Oh, man, you guys are funny. This dude Cuddles is hilarious. Man. So the calling number again, 646-481-3901. You feel me? Man. Yeah, dude's got to go MGTOW, bro. The locker room, you say you did numbers the last time. Stop trolling. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you, locker room? You gonna call up again? Man. It's funny, man. You guys are funny. Dudes be like, oh, I want girls. And I'm like, all right, well, go out there and do this. Oh, I don't, it's just not worth it. It's like, oh, hilarious. They be like, I want to get a girl. Well, oh, it's just too much work. It's just too much work. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Locario?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, this is Joe.
Joe, what's going on?
Yo, and the last guy who was calling, like, honestly, he was on some goofy shit about being 6'4" and girls saying that's too short for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit never happens. But another thing that I want to bring this up is that I get what you're saying, that for most guys they'll be able to find a good amount of women that think they're good looking,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then based off that, yeah, then they can spit game and they have a chance to work with that. But I feel like you're thinking that like every guy is not in the position where they're gonna have like even like out of 100 like 10 girls saying that thinking that they're good looking in their eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, I think you're accounting for just like in the bell curve, you're accounting for like the middle and the higher end, but you're not like I never seen you like making any videos on the bottom end of the bell curve. You know what I mean? Like, what about the guys that are like, let's say you're considered ugly by like the majority of women,
mm-hmm.
and then on top of that you're like 5'3" or something like that.
So you're saying if you're considered ugly by the majority of women, what do you do?
Yeah, like if you have so many like genetically unfavorable qualities, then objectively it's going to be significantly harder for you, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, then for those guys, like a lot of times I don't feel like the game is the same, for, you know what I mean? So
well, yeah, it's not. It's not. Let me ask you a question. If you were born in a poor neighborhood and your family was poor, but you wanted to become rich, what would you have to do?
Like work harder than everyone else.
Exactly. So it's the same thing in the dating game. If you think a large majority of women are not gonna want to fuck with you because of this or because of that, you're gonna have to work harder to find that section of women who want to fuck with you. Right?
I mean, yeah.
But see, this is the thing. This is the key, and this is what I try to explain to guys about the game. This is why. See, guys don't understand. Y'all don't understand how lucky y'all are to be men trying to attract women. Like if I was on a live stream with a bunch of women, and they were saying, "Hey, I'm super ugly. It's hard for me to get a dude," then I'd have sympathy for them, because that would be more actually accurate if a woman's saying it. See, the thing that we have over women, you understand, is that women, when it comes to them being attracted to us, they're susceptible to game, meaning that they'll get attracted because of what they feel. We're not like that. You know what I'm saying? So even if a guy, as you said, is like 5'3" or whatever, and he's just a regular looking dude, or you could say he's ugly, right? This guy one, just like every other guy, he can work on his appearance, you know, work out and look the best that he can. And then he can actually go out and talk to as many women as he possibly can. And he's going to get some women just because he's putting himself out there. He may not get women as quickly as a guy who's 6'2" and who's considered good looking to a large number of women, but he can still get women. So what I'm saying is that you got to figure out what you need to do in order to get what you need to get. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. But it's like, just the fact knowing that you're going to have to put in so much more effort than the average guy just kind of turns you away from game. You know what I mean? I feel like for a lot of these guys, they like in that position, that's why they're going towards that like money and status way, because they feel money and status might be a more viable option.
Right, that's why I call that fantasy game. Listen, I actually want dudes to get a bunch of money and be high status and, you know, be good looking and whatever the fuck it is. I wish every dude had millions of fucking dollars and was super high status so they can realize that ain't it. I want dudes to experience that. I want dudes to experience getting a lot of money or getting their shit together. You feel what I'm saying? And then actually, you know what I'm saying? Realize like, damn, I got my shit together. I got a nice house. I got a nice car. And I still can't get pussy. I can't wait for that shit to happen to niggas. I can't fucking wait. I'm sitting there loving it. I want dudes to get their shit together, get money, get status, all that other shit, and still not get pussy. I'm telling y'all, I cannot wait. Just send them to me. Send them to me. When you guys are ready, I'm here. That's all I'm saying. I can't wait for niggas to get all that shit and realize that they still can't get no girls. Like, I can't fucking wait. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Because I sit, you know what I do at home sometimes? I go on the internet, I go on YouTube, and I watch these dudes' videos that talk about, yo, as soon as you get your money up, or as soon as you get, nigga, I laugh myself silly. I fucking laugh myself silly. I sit there and I'm laughing till tears are coming out my eyes. When I see these videos where dudes is talking about, yo, I ain't cold approaching no chick. I'm just fucking up, I'm just doing this and doing that. You understand what I'm saying? I laugh myself silly. Hold on. Are you guys trying to call? Hold on, let me see something. The call number 646-481-3901. Is the Skype not working? Is the Skype not working? Oh, let me call the Skype real quick, 'cause I don't know why this shit acting funny. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if the Skype is working. Hold on. Yeah, the Skype is working. What y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? So call up. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Hello. Come on, guys. All right, you got to call back. I'm not hearing nothing. What is going on? Is something wrong with this phone joint? Let me see something. Hello? This shit's working. What the fuck what's going on with you guys? You got to get your phones on point. All right? So you guys can call back 646-481. All right, let me see. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo. What is up? Yo, whoever this is, you got to get your phone fixed, bruh. What is going on? I don't know what's popping, because you heard I just called. You know what I'm saying? And the shit was good. I don't know what's going on. Man. Now let's try this one more time. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Locario.
What's popping? What's wrong with your phone, bruh?
I don't know, Locario. You tell me, bro. You all the way on the East Coast.
Hi, what's going on? Who this?
But listen, but this locker room, Locario. But see, here's my thing, right? Because I hear what you're saying, right? You talk about social media. We talk about social media the last debate. But here's my thing, right? You don't think that you Tinder and Bumble users, you niggas don't think that you niggas are actually a part of the problem? Because see, here's my thing, right? If this is a self-help channel for men, right? Shouldn't we try to help men? Shouldn't we try to take some of our power back as men? Shouldn't we be telling dudes, don't use Tinder and Bumble, stop giving women all this free validation, so maybe we can go back to how things used to be before social media?
But how are things before social media?
Well, things before social media were niggas weren't flooding bitches' inboxes all day on Tinder and Bumble and on Instagram and on all these social media sites. They had to actually go up and talk to women. And this is why the game has shifted so drastically, Locario, because nowadays the women, the girl, she gets so much attention that what they're doing is they're pitting niggas against each other. So what a girl would do, right? Let's say
wait, hold on, stop.
Right?
You said chicks be putting dudes against each other?
You said what now?
You said chicks be putting guys against each other?
I'm saying women will pit men against each other. They'll pit their prospects against each other.
How?
So what they'll do is they'll say, okay, this Mr. Locario got a Toyota Corolla. Okay, he's one nigga. He's a black guy. Cool. They got another nigga. He might be Jake with a fucking Mercedes. You see what I'm saying? Who do you think she's gonna choose on an online dating site, Locario? She's gonna choose the best option for her. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think as men, we've got to remove ourselves from social media, from Tinder, from Bumble, from all this shit, right? That way, they're not getting our attention anymore on these stupid ass social media sites.
And my question is, what is that? What is that going to do, though? Okay, let's say we
balance out the dating game. Aren't you the bad boy of the dating game?
No, but how is that going to change anything though? How is it balancing out? I want to know, what is your definition of balancing out the dating game? Like, let's say we all get off of Tinder and all that other shit. What's gonna happen now?
What's gonna happen is that the dating game will go back to how it used to be, and when people just, they didn't have so many options, Locario. They didn't have all this access.
What makes this one? It's why I keep trying. I don't think you get this, bro. What makes you think that women didn't have a lot of access to men when there was no social media?
Locario, that's got to be the dumbest question you could ask me. You can literally go on your phone right now and talk to anybody in the world. What do you mean?
No. What I'm saying, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. What I'm saying is, let's say if there's no social media, right? And me and you go to a party, right? And let's say there's 200 people in this party. There's 100 guys and 100 women, right? Do you think, let's say there's a bad chick in there, you think that 90% of the dudes in the party ain't trying to get with that bad chick?
Yeah, but see, the difference is, Locario, is that before social media, you had to go and approach her, or you couldn't talk to her. Nowadays, niggas are so pussy. We like you say, we live in such a feminine society now that men, they're not even approaching anymore. They're like, fuck it, I'll just slide in her DMs. This is what's fucking the game up.
But what I'm
sit on the phone, Locario, and
but
act
this
like
is
that's
what I'm
not
asking you though.
So,
what I'm asking you is what difference does it make as far as you getting the girl you want?
Locario, I'm talking about I'm talking about the dating game. You're the bad boy of the dating game, right? You're not gonna tell me that the dating game is not lopsided.
How is it lopsided? That's what I keep asking you. I keep asking you, How is it lopsided? What do you mean by that? You're still not explaining to me what does that specifically mean?
Because Locario, we don't have any leverage. You keep talking about the numbers game, and you have to keep going out. You have to keep going up and approaching. Do all this shit. You want to know what's funny, Locario? Women don't have to do that.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me ask you a question. What do women generally want out of dating?
Look, I could not answer that question because I'm not a woman.
Okay, I'll answer it for you. I'll answer it for you because I coach women.
Okay.
Women generally generally want one guy that they could be with, right? For a longer term situation, right? Now, in order for them to get that, they also have to play the numbers game. You understand that?
Locario.
No, I'm asking, do you understand that though?
No, okay. Go. Yeah, okay. You're right.
So
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. It's so everybody's playing the numbers game. Guys are playing the numbers game to fuck. Chicks playing the numbers game to get a guy to stay. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. On the last call we had, right? You said that it doesn't matter if you have looks, money, or status, and you'll be like, you'll give an example. For example, you'll say some shit like, look at Drake. Drake, he still gets played, and he has looks, money, and status, so the looks, money, and status doesn't mean anything. But see, here's my thing, Locario. What if we were to ask Drake from his point of view? Because we got your point of view. Now let's ask Drake. Here's something Drake would probably say. He'd probably say, you know what, Mr. Locario, you're right. I still get played by the Rihannas of the world and shit like that. But guess what? I can go to the club and I can go in the bathroom and I can take a shit. I can come out and I could have 60 or 70 or however many women are in that club will still lick my asshole. Can we say the same? Can Mr. Locario get those same results? No. So the same way that we can say, looks, money, and status doesn't always benefit men, the same men that have the looks, money, and status can say, well, actually, no, it does, and we're actually doing better off. And see, here's my thing, right? Because there's a whole alpha beta wave going on the internet, right? That I've been seeing.
You said there's a what going on the internet?
There's an alpha and beta wave going on the internet. It's like alphas versus the betas. You don't want to be the beta. You don't want to be the beta cuck that got played by a girl, right?
Right.
But here's my thing, Locario. It doesn't matter if you're an alpha or if you're a beta. At the end of the day, you're still gonna get played by bitches. It doesn't matter.
How are you gonna get played? How are you gonna get played?
Locario, it doesn't matter if you're alpha or if you're a beta. Women will play you.
How?
That's just how it's gonna go.
How are they gonna play you?
So you've never been played, Locario.
No, I'm asking what is your definition of being played?
Locario, a chick not following through. That's my definition of playing. So you getting played, Locario.
So you're saying like
you've never been played.
So you're saying like if you get a girl's number instead of date.
If you get a girl's number, right, and you hit her up,
and she flakes.
Reply, that's exactly, she played you.
And so
that's gonna happen. Alpha, beta, don't matter.
I agree. And what's your point though? What's your point though with that? I agree. What's your point though?
But my point is, you niggas want to shit on the betas all the time. But what I've noticed is the betas get what they want. So to me, it doesn't make a difference if you're alpha or not. Are you getting what it is that you want?
I agree. I agree with that. Are you getting what you want?
We can talk shit about Drake and we can say, oh, look at Drake. He gets played, blah, blah, blah. Drake can look at us and say, fuck you niggas. I'm still going to get what I want. He don't have to code approach. He don't have to go on Tinder and Bumble. This is why niggas want to rap.
But guess what? I don't have to tell women to leave their cell phones in a bag when they come hang out with me.
Right, but at the end of the day, who's getting more results though?
No, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. Why? Hold on. Why does it matter who's getting more results?
That's the whole name of the game. You're not keeping. That's the whole point. You're keeping score. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Who's keeping? Who's keeping score? Who's keeping score?
You know your score.
No.
You're the one keeping score.
No. Why? No, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what does it matter who's getting more? Like, Like if I know this guy or that guy, what does it matter if I'm getting more sex than you're getting from chicks, or you're getting more sex than I'm getting, or he's who? Why does that matter?
That qualifies you to give niggas game on what to do if they want to do that. Duh.
No. I'm at no. You no. Let's stop. You was comparing me to Drake, and you're saying that he can say, well, I'm getting more than you. My question is, what does that matter?
Locario, it matters because he's getting what you niggas, you're the ones that on YouTube that talk down on these type of niggas and say, oh, look at this nigga. He has an LMS and he still gets played. But my thing is,
no, we're not.
Y'all talking down on.
No, we're not. No, we're not talking down on him. What we're saying is that
so y'all don't call him a beta.
No, we're not talking down on that dude. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that you guys who talk about looks, money, and status, y'all talk about it as if that's the end all be all. What I'm saying is a guy's looks, money, and his status can help him get women. But what I'm also saying is you don't have to have the looks, money, or status to get the women. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? You're saying that without that,
Locario,
you can't get women. That's what you're saying.
Listen, Locario. Listen. Here's the gist of what you're saying. You're telling guys that we can get the abundance like somebody like a Drake or somebody like that of that stature without having to have the shit that those niggas have. Locario.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, stop. So you're saying in order to be able to have sex with multiple women, you have to be at the level of a Drake? Is that what you're saying?
Locario, what I'm saying is that you're not going to consistently pull high quality, attractive women if you don't have your shit together, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not comparing an average dude to Drake, because of course Drake is gonna win out every single time. Drake, like I keep trying to tell you, Drake does not have to go on Tinder and Bumble.
Well, he's famous. Of course he doesn't have to. We're not talking about famous. I'm talking about what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that you don't need to have the whole looks, money, status thing to get multiple women to want to deal with you. You understand? You know, and I'll tell you one main reason is because.
See, look.
No. Let me tell you. The main reason is that a woman wants to deal with a guy if she is sexually attracted to him. You understand what I'm saying? In that manner. Because you're talking about you trying to, because I'm sure you're not talking about you just want to be friends with these girls. You're talking about having sex and doing all the other stuff, right?
Right.
So that means that she needs to just be sexually attracted to you, right? You don't have to have, you don't have to be the best looking dude in the world for her to be sexually attracted to you. You do not have to have money for her to be sexually attracted to you. You do not need status for her to be sexually attracted to you. You understand?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So all I'm saying is all those other things can help you get it. So a woman could say, well, he looks good, so I'm horny right now. He's good enough looking, I'll fuck him. A woman might say, you got money, so I'm not really that sexually attracted to him, but since he has money, I'll fuck him because I want him to buy me some shit. A woman might say, oh, he has status, I'm not really sexually attracted to him, but because he has status, and if I walk around with him and people know I'm fucking with him, I'll, get more status or whatever it is. You see, that's all I'm saying. Like, it can help you, but you don't need it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. One question, Locario. Why do you and a lot of these other niggas on YouTube, Alan Roger Curry's of the world, all these other niggas, why do you niggas preach that you have to be a straightforward human being when it comes to dealing with women? Because see, here's my thing. Women play men. They stand us up. They treat us like shit. They do everything to us. But listening to you niggas, we're supposed to take the high ground and not lie, not do anything, fucked up. And see, my thing is, I think that's all bullshit because, you guys preach, oh, well, I on the chat the other day, you said, oh, a guy that's, trying to get pussy by any means, whatever, he's desperate. So my thing is, Locario, we're not even, like, how can you have a cocky mentality when it comes to trying to get women? That's my question to you, Locario, because see, it seems to me that you feel like in your mind you can walk outside and you can get whatever you want. But see, in my reality, in my world, that's just not how it works. Men, we get chosen. When I used to go out with my friends, and it was a girl we both liked, we didn't sit up here and fight with each other about who was going to get the girl. You know what we did? We sat back and we said we're going to let her choose who she wants to go with. And at the end of the day, it's her choice. We can't just, listen, if a girl is attractive, listen, here's another thing. Mike, he called in, right, about it last week, and he said that a lot of women he's been approaching, they're having boyfriends. And you niggas like, oh, well, no. There's a lot of single women out here. Listen, Locario, if a girl is an 8, 9, or let's just be realistic, right? If she's an 8, 9, or 10, that means probably since she was 13, 14 years old, ever since she was an 8th, 9th grader, niggas have been trying to fuck her.
Yeah, and?
Like, that's not a lie when niggas say that, you know, these 8s, 9s, and 10s most of the time do have boyfriends. That's just the reality.
No. The reality is some women have boyfriends. Some women are lying to you about having boyfriends. You understand what I'm saying? And some of those women are single. They just, they just not trying to fuck with you, which is why they say they got the boyfriends. That's all it is. And that's the same thing I said to Mike.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. You got to understand that the reality of the situation is that women are going to respond to me probably differently than they're gonna respond to you. You see what I'm saying? Just like how you would probably respond differently to a girl you think is a 10 versus a girl you think is a 5. If a 5 said to you, yo, I want to get with you, blah, 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 you probably be like, I don't know, whatever. But if a 10 is like, I want to get with you, you'd be like, hell yeah, let's get it popping. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to act differently based off the girl that you're interested in. Women do the same thing. And also, to answer your question about, you're saying, like, why do we have to be so, stand up and positive towards women, even though women treat us like shit or act all fucked up or whatever? Is that what you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
why do you niggas preach that? And why? I just want to know, like, why do you niggas have that type of mentality?
Well, one, because the way you treat people is not about them. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that I'm going to be how I'm going to be because that's how I am. You feel what I'm saying? Just regardless. It doesn't matter who I'm dealing with. I'm not going to switch up who I am because these other people are acting this way. So just because a woman may act like a bitch, I'm not going to be a bitch back to her. I'm just not going to deal with that chick. You understand what I'm saying? I'm only going to deal with a woman who acts right. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. And on top of that, I just want you to have a more well-rounded perspective. It's, chicks, and I agree with you, there's some chicks who act all fucked up, some chicks who be on some bullshit, but men also be on some bullshit. Men also flake. Men also shit on chicks. Men also treat chicks like shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not just there's people who act shitty and people who don't. There's people who are cool and people who aren't. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with a chick and you have honor and integrity, you attract more women who have honor and integrity. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is. But if you come at the energy of, well, fuck these bitches because these bitches act like bitches and I don't give a fuck about whatever and blah, 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 you're just going to attract more of those chicks. You see what I'm saying? Because 90% of the girls that I deal with, they're fucking cool. And the other 10%, I don't fuck with them like that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't fuck with them for too long. I notice they on some bullshit and I keep it moving. That's it. You see what I'm saying? You still there? All right, I think his phone cut out. But yeah, man, you guys, man, like dudes really, I promise you, if you guys get out more, you will actually see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yo,
what's going on, Locario?
What's poppin'?
How you doing? This is Beast.
What up? What's going on, bro?
I just had to say one thing, man. That dude who just called, was that Locker Room?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yo, I guarantee you, he don't even go out and talk to women. The same people who say all this shit, they don't even go out and do this.
I already know, bro, because you can already tell, because it just, you hear it and you're just like, yo, you really don't go out here and talk to women. You don't really aren't out here seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just want to tell people in the chat room and everything, don't let people like that discourage you. Even yesterday, like, I had work early and shit, and I hollered at 25 women in 45 minutes. Anybody could do this shit, bro.
Right.
It's not that big of a deal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They don't understand, man.
It's crazy. But, yeah, I got a question for you real quick. All right. Let's say, you got a chick, right? You're talking to her and whatnot, but she flakes on you. Because right now I'm in Massachusetts for a little bit, but she flakes on you last minute. Would you hit her back up even though, like, you're about to leave soon? And, like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of urgent, because back home, if this happened, I wouldn't hit her back up at all. Would you hit him back up just to try again, or would you just be like, all right, whatever, fuck it?
So you're visiting, you're someplace visiting, and you're about to leave, and she flaked. Y'all was supposed to hang out.
Yeah, we went hard on the phone, like on some mode 1 type shit. She was saying all this crazy shit, and then when the day came, she was just like on some bullshit, like, yeah, can't this happen.
Nah, you charge that to the game, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only time you really should give a chick, the opportunity to even come back after a flake is if it's a chick you've been dealing with for a while, and then something go down, and you're like, all right, I'll give you this one time, but you can't be fucking around like this no more. You understand? But if it's a chick who you just sort of met and y'all supposed to hook up or hang out, and then she's on some, she's done. She's done.
Yeah, I figured out, like, I got one more try because I'm about to leave in a little bit. So
fuck that.
Do it again, but I'm just like, this bitch is playing games. She said pictured and all that. I'm like, all right, this shit is whack.
Yeah, that's just some attention whore shit, man. You charge it to the game, keep that shit pushing, talk to another girl, man. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I'm about to get 25 again today. I ain't playing.
That's what's up, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, man.
All right, bro. I'm out.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Peace. Yeah, man. You gotta charge these motherfuckers to the game, because they be on that bullshit. Because when a chick want to do it, she gonna do it. Period. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do it. She is going to do it. Man. So it's popping over in the chat room, people. What is going down? What is the deal? Man. Big Sage says sometimes it's just persistence. Real talk. Explore, you said, can the next Bad Boy membership program be about mouthpiece? Yeah, it is. That's what's funny. It's the next program that's coming out in June is going to be about the mouthpiece. It's going to be some advanced game on how to really talk to these chicks. Because there's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about for free on the YouTube. This is why I tell you guys, join that Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Join that Bad Boy membership. I'm telling you. Because there's a lot of shit that you might not know, you feel me, that can help you out a lot. Feel what I'm saying? Man. Crazy. So the Bad Boy membership, remember we got the sale this whole month of May. So when you join the Bad Boy membership, you get How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day audiobook free. You get 60-second game for free. And then you also get the Bad Boy book for free. You feel what I'm saying? So you're getting those 3 products for free. And all of those come with bonuses. So you're getting even more shit for free. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit gonna be tight. Feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But it's the locker room needs to get out more. That's all. That's all dudes really need to do, man. If you get out more, you'll see what is actually going on in these streets instead of dealing with this whole fantasy game shit. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit is fantasy shit, man. That's why I was saying that I can't wait for motherfuckers to get their shit together. I can't wait. You feel what I mean? It's like I want a dude to get his shit together and then still realize, damn, I still ain't getting no chicks. You feel me? I want dudes to get mad dough, mad paper, and be like, fuck, I'm still not getting these girls. They'll soon see. Danzini says some guys talk to 3 women and think they know women. You said Mike got his shit together and ain't getting shit. Oh my God. So the calling number is 646-481-3901. Let me put that in the chat right there. What the hell? Hold on. My bad. I just fucking erased it. Yeah, wait. He said women are pegging men against each other. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Man. That's crazy. You said every guy holds a position in a woman's roster. You.
What's up?
What's poppin'? Who this? Who's?
It's Kevin.
What's going on?
I'm 17.
You 17,
Yeah,
bro? Wait, hold on. This is an 18 and over show, bro. You got to call back when you turn 18.
I turn 18 in November.
November, bro. You got to call back in November, all right? And let me, you know what you want? You know, this is what I'm gonna do because I always do this for the youngins. When you turn 18, send me an email and I'll send you a book for free, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, bro. I'm holla.
Bye.
Man, you got the young joints calling up. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, Locario?
What's poppin'? Who this?
It's James from DC. We missed each other.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
What's the deal?
Man, it do locker room, man. How is it that I'm 41 years old, no job, I'm fat and bald, and I'm still getting pussy?
That's what I'm saying. See, they don't get it, bro.
I'm trying to understand it.
They don't get it.
And I'm like, what is he talking about? Leverage. What the fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get that. Who needs leverage to get these chicks, man?
I don't know.
They gonna say yes or they gonna say no. Keep it moving.
Exactly. It's really simple. I don't know. They be putting too much energy into that shit, man. Like they put so much. They put these chicks on such a pedestal, bro. I don't understand. I'll be like, God damn.
That's the problem. You can't put these bitches on no pedestal.
Right.
Where you gonna take me for? No. Where you the opportunity you gonna take me?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it.
My pops always said, "Fingers, pants ain't no robbery. I got dick, you got pussy. Are we gonna do this?"
Right. Exactly. It ain't too complicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But what's good with you though?
Oh man, I'm pretty good, man. I had a situation. I was dealing with. I met this chick at a poly gathering, and we were supposed to have got together. She seemed like she was down, and then when I said, "What day you want to get together, Friday or Saturday?" Then all of a sudden she decided to go straight female. I'm like, all right, fuck it, keep it moving.
What'd she do?
Huh?
So you said you free Friday and Saturday, and what happened? What she did?
When she got back with me, she said, some things that happened. I think I'm gonna just go straight female. Okay, that's cool with me. Whenever you change your mind, you can come on back.
Wow, that's crazy. That's ridiculous, man. But that's chicks. They they be all over the place sometimes. So you gotta
I know they goofy. I ain't tripping off these chicks.
Right. But Joe, man, I appreciate the call, my dude. I gotta get a few more of these before I get out of here. All right.
All right, then.
All right, man. You be safe.
Easy.
All right. Let me see who this is. You. What's going on?
Hey, is it Mr. Locario?
Yeah.
What's
what
going
up?
on, man?
What's going on?
Not much, man. I got probably a little bit different question, man, because I'm a married man, and I'm looking for a little advice from. Man. I know that might put a little down on your fans, but I have a question for you, man. You know, I've been married for about 3 years now, man, and you know the only reason I got married is pretty much because I had a child, and you know I've just been trying to make it work. So I kind of went through a period of time where pretty much I was like wilding out. Not coming home till late, going out, and my wife, she was mad about it. But anyways, I just recently caught her, basically trying to get at some dude, and it's a dude. I guess from y'all world, he has high sexual value in the marketplace because it's like a dude that a lot of women want, all that, and I caught her, talking to him before, like on some buddy shit, and I told her not to, and I pressed her about it, and when that happens, if you press someone, the forbidden fruit factor comes in, and they want to test the waters because she, all her girlfriends talk about him and everything, but the line has already been crossed. I'm not trying. I mean, like, every time I look at her, I just keep thinking about that whole situation. I don't want to work it out from that perspective, but we do have a son, man, and I try to talk to her and say, hey, you know what? Let's just make it work. What are some ideas on how I can get her to, like, kind of almost, like, we can just coexist with each other, and, I can buy time to kind of just go out, because I'm pretty much done with her.
Right. So why do you want to, like, buy time for her? Like, what are you trying to do that for?
Well, the thing is, I hate to say it, I don't got my shit together. I mean, I don't want to get near the sheep, and I don't want to leave her high and dry. You know what I'm saying? And my son is at a impressionable age, so I just don't want to just take off on her. But you know what? But I don't want to do her dirty. I've married her, but it like the thing that's going through my mind, she, I read the text message. It doesn't sound like he fucked, but the thing is, the desire was there. So, I can't, if it ain't him, it's going to be somebody else. So I might as well get out when I can, but I'm trying to salvage it. And every time I try to have a adult conversation with it, it always goes left.
And what do you want to do specifically though? Like, what would be your ideal situation?
So where we can raise them and coexist and pretty much, kind of do our own thing. So and, until I get, shit together and I can just, kind of take off.
Right.
But I just want to try to get her at that place. I don't want to use any manipulation because, like, I'm past that part, and I just kind of, it hurt for a little bit knowing that, your lady wanted to give it up to another man, even though she said she was drunk when she was sending the text messages or whatever. But I mean, the line was crossed. They say when you drunk, you tell the truth. So
right,
if it ain't him, it's gonna be somebody else.
So it sound like though you don't really want to be in a relationship though, right?
No, I don't. I didn't want to be in a relationship. That's why I was kind of acting out. I pretty much opened the door for it.
Right, and
I acknowledge that. I pretty much opened the door for it. Just for me acting out. So it was inevitable.
Right. Well, I mean, the thing is this, man. It's unfortunate that you don't got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So that it's almost like, damn, now you're gonna put yourself in a position to where you might just try to keep things going for the sake of keeping shit together until you get your shit together. You feel what I mean?
Right.
But what I would say to you is that you got to just have a conversation with her and see what y'all could do for the time being. I think you should tell her, look, I'm not really feeling this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I tried that so many times, but she's still in it's your fault denial mode.
Like, you know, I didn't fuck them and all this type of shit. She's still in that but you know, every time I've confronted her a couple times, and she told me like little white lies. She didn't tell me the whole truth. So, you know what that is. I respect the game. You know, I'm not an angel.
Right,
you know,
but what I'm saying though is that even beyond that, it sounds like you don't want to be in a relationship with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
no, I don't.
Right. So what I'm saying is you need to let her know that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I've let her know that before.
And what happened with that?
She's just in denial. I mean, she's just thinking she just thinks it's just about this incident or about other incidents. Because I had to catch myself the other day, man. I've been doing some sucker shit, like going through her phones, going through all that type shit. That's when I kind of knew, man. You know what? I just need to go.
Right.
Like,
so yeah. I think you need to let her know, like, hey, I want this to end. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but I don't want to like leave you high and dry, and I don't want it to be no issues. So I feel like you need to let her know you want it to end, and then figure out a plan to end it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really.
And the only thing, and I'm being selfish because I just. You know, I've been listening to y'all and all that, and I know how women, when they know there's no chance for it, you know, they start, you know, getting your. She probably already has my replacement, so I don't want that. I kind of want to spare myself from that disrespect too. You feel me?
But don't even worry about that though. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
that shouldn't even be a part, because that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was asking. Like, do you want this to end? Or are you trying to get out? Because if you are, then all that other stuff is just your ego. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter. It's just like, yeah, let her do what she doing, whatever. Your concern is just getting your shit together, ending it, and then figuring out a way for, you know, your kid to be able to be okay with the situation. That's it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you need to get yourself out of the situation. So all I want to say to you is, talk to her about it. Let her know this is what you're trying to do. Let her know what the plan is, and then just keep it moving from there. You feel what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. That's all you can really do at this point. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying not to get every time I was just seeing if there's any tips. Because every time I even mention and try to go that, the conversation goes left and it's in full deflect mode. Like, you know,
right, and that's why you have to
do that.
You have to control the fucking actual direction of the conversation and be consistent with that. And this is why I'm saying there has to be a plan. So what I'm saying is, let's say you talk to her, be like, listen, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I want to happen, and for the next 2-3 months, this is gonna go down, and then after that, this is what's gonna go down. You know what I mean? So like, let her know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And then just like, you're not even having a discussion with her, most likely. You're just telling her what's going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? You're just informing her, hey, this is what it is. You see what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? And I know how to get my, not point across, because all I have to do is pretty much go out and make it seem like I'm with some other bitches, and the next day she'll act right. And I'm tired of doing that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
I have to give her that shit for her to act right, and I'm just tired. I don't want to keep doing that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You just need to end that shit and keep that shit pushing, and just have a plan to where this and this and this is going to happen, and at the end of that, we're done. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to sort of emotionally and mentally check out of the relationship, and then from now start the process of ending it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's all you got to do. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. And I appreciate the call, man.
Thank you so much for the info, man.
That's what's up, man. All right, peace.
All right, man. Later.
All right, people. Shit, it is almost about that time. I got to head out of here in a few minutes. So remember, guys, make sure that you join the Bad Boy membership. All right? Let me take one more call real quick. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
It's Ronnie.
What's going on, bro? What's the deal?
Chilling.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Locario, I think the game's starting to work out for me real good now.
That's what's up.
Because today on the way home, I was on the bus stop, and this girl came out of nowhere. Me and her started talking, and you know how you said like whatever she say, you have the right response to what she said. Like take a word out what she said and then throw it back at her.
Right.
Okay, I did that, and next thing you know, I was surprised at myself because I was actually flowing with it. I was just doing it. And she was like, you know how she laughed. She thought it was kind of clever, and it's like she was feeling me when I did it.
That's what's up.
And yeah, cause you know how I took a word out what she was saying, and I used that word and said something else, and I started flirting with her. And then it started. We started talking, but I tried to close the deal, but she said something at the end that kind of threw red flags. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She had a man that's locked up in prison for 10 years because of drug trafficking. Yeah. And then she talking about she had went to jail for 2 years, so it started all kind of red flags. And
right.
I wasn't trying to. Yeah.
Right. So you was like, you ain't trying to fuck with that, right?
Right.
That's what's up. Nah, that's cool, man. But see, that's good though. At least you out there, you know, spitting, seeing what, and that's a good thing. Where this is why it's good to talk to the women and listen to what's going on, because you might catch the red flags and you see the response and all that other shit. And you know, every girl ain't the girl to really get with. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So my question is, like, I kind of got an idea how to coach women now, but only thing I need to work on really is coaching. You know, I need to stop. I need to just approach. I shouldn't have to wait for choosing signals. And I think it's starting to work out because when I see a girl, I just go up there and I just approach her.
Right. Nah, that's all it is, bro. That's all you got to do, man. Like, just go. Just the hardest part though is a lot of times when you first doing that, you might hesitate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Until you get used to doing it. Then once you get used to doing it, it just becomes second nature, and you just do it automatically. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's why most guys like me and the rest don't have a problem, because the only thing we need to do is we need to get, like you said, we need to get used to it. And once we get used to it, it comes second nature, and we're just posting women back to back.
Right,
but
that's all it is, man.
But my question is, though, like, can I use my mindset once I'm thinking of my mindset and I could use that good mindset I have while I'm approaching women?
Well, I mean, your mindset should be always a certain way, period. You feel what I'm saying? So your mindset should be on, a very positive, abundance mindset type of, confident energy, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? And then so it's almost like it's always should be at that level, so that when you do talk to a woman, right, your energy is at a certain level because your mindset is already at that level. So when I approach a girl or I talk to a girl, I'm already feeling like I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. I'm like, I'm already feeling good about myself. And when I'm talking to the girl, it's almost like I'm looking at it like I'm doing her a favor. I'm putting her on. Like, you understand? Like, I'm making it to where I already know she's going to have a good time dealing with me. You feel what I'm saying? And then so when you have that mindset, it becomes easier to say and do what you need to do. You feel what I mean?
You know what I just realized? Like, when I talk to women, I do that because I feel like I could get any woman I want. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the king. I look at myself as the king. So what I just realized that whether the females in your presence or not, you still have to feel like you a king at all times.
Right. Real talk. And that starts with the mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So, you definitely gotta, keep that up, man. But listen, Ronnie, I appreciate the call. I gotta run up out of here. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right,
be safe, bro. Peace.
Be safe.
All right, guys. So listen, remember, we got the membership sale for the whole month of May. Okay, so the Bad Boy membership sale for the whole month of May. When you join the Bad Boy membership, you're gonna get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day audiobook. You're gonna get the Bad Boy book, and you're gonna get 60-second game for free. So from now up until May 31st. All right. So let me see. So shout out to everybody in the chat room and all of that. I gotta head up out of here. I will see you guys on Monday, probably. All right. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.